Call the meeting of Carbon County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, prayer, and the Pledge of Allegiance. Lord, let us honor our veterans, worthy men and women, who gave their best when called upon to serve and protect our country. We pray that you will bless them for their unselfish service in the continual struggle to preserve our freedoms, our safety, and our country's heritage for all of us. Bless them for the hardships they faced, the sacrifices they made, for the many different contributions to America's victories over tyranny and oppression. We respect them, we thank them, we honor them. We are proud of them and pray that you will watch over these special people and bless them with peace and happiness. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of constituting the accuracy of written minutes. Tapes are reused, eliminating recorded records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held November 5th, 2020.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning county business? Hearing none, we'll move on.
Report of executive session, Sally?
There were none.
Department reports. The budget transfers.
Move to approve. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Supplemental appropriations.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Expenditures, approval of payroll check numbers 72913 through 72943, and direct deposit check numbers 6024775 through 6025203. For the payroll paid to the payroll fund checking account for all county funds totaling $606,430.46. This is the payroll dated November 6, 2020.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 216983 through 217169 for expenditures to the general fund clearing account totaling $1,146,027.69.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The treasurer's report.
Move to approve. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The personnel report.
Move to approve. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Advertising. For approval, authorize the advertisement regarding the county's intent to enact an ordinance amending the Carbon County Uniform Parcel Identifier Ordinance number 1994-01, adopted December 29, 1994.
Move to approve. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
ESG program for ratification. Execution of the agreement with the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development for the 2020 Emergency Shelter Grant in the amount of $55,000. Grant will be shared between the Carbon County Action Committee for Human Services, $35,000, and Family Promise of Carbon County, $20,000. Each entity is providing their equal match dollars. Funds will be utilized for rapid rehousing, homeless prevention, and emergency shelter assistance, and is for the period of July 24th, 2020 to January 24th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Human Services for acceptance, the 2019-2020 fourth quarter inventory participation report and invoice expense reimbursement request for the Carbon County Temporary Emergency Food Assistance Program, which has been submitted to the Department of Agriculture.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Planning and Development Home Program for approval and execution. Change order to the contract with Mazzella Enterprises of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania for the home rehabilitation contract number MN 121-2-137. Original contract price $10,400. We have an addition of $700 and a decrease of $1,300 for a new total of $9,800.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Solicitors report?
Thank you for approval and execution. Purchase service agreement with Edwards Business Systems of Wyomissing for a new HP LaserJet managed copier at a cost of $981, located in the archives office. The maintenance will be fixed for the first 3 years.
Move to approve and execute. Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Nothing further.
Further business?
Under further business, the Railroad Commission meeting scheduled for Tuesday, the 17th is canceled.
Commissioners' reports. Mr. Honor?
I really don't have any report as of now, but I just want to make a comment on like the change orders that we made this week and last week. Usually a change order increases money, and I just want to make the public aware that it has decreased what we were paying. That's like a rarity, and that's all I have for my report.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yeah, 3 items. First and foremost, want to congratulate on behalf of the Board of Directors, the Director of Peaceful Nights, Aggie Schonenberger, for last week having closed on a property that is going to be used for a women's shelter in Carbon County. So congratulations on Aggie for continuing to support the community and those who are most challenged. Secondly, an update on the COVID-19 county block grant. The Board of Commissioners has passed the second tranche or second round applicants to the committees. The committees are expected to report back to the Board of Commissioners with their recommendations by mid next week. So that continues to move on and pretty much on track. The last comment I have is on 10 December at 7:30 p.m., I'm going to be hosting a Right to Know Sunshine Act panel, and that'll be via Zoom, but it'll also be live stream on Facebook. And in that Right to Know panel, we'll have 4 panelists who will be with me. Melissa Maluski from a Media Law Council, from PA News Media Association, Simon Campbell, who's a transparency advocate, George Spies, who's the Chief of Outreach and Training for the Office of Open Records, and the editor of the Times News, Marty Gouger. So I'll be providing more details on that Right to Know Sunshine Act forum. That's all I have.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, I just wanted to report that on Tuesday afternoon, we had our Veterans Day program, and the Lord has blessed the veterans with a beautiful day. It was a great turnout as usual. The speakers were excellent. Sergeant Major Daly has always done a good job from Farmington, and he's retired now, but I thank him for his time. Christine did an excellent job and mentioned those county employees that are currently or veterans. And I know several years ago we had handed out certificates as well to our veterans. But I want to thank everyone, especially the veterans organizations, for coming out again in full force. This year we did provide some refreshments, just cupcakes and beverages. Now an alcoholic, I might add. Did that later. But, again, thanks to those guys for their continued service to our country and educating our youth. And I'll say this now, it's standing up front when we have the opportunities at these events to stand there and look back at the crowds and to see those that do follow protocol, placing their hands over their heart, and those that totally ignore the flag etiquette. A few years ago, I went to a graduation at a high, I'll just say a high school, not inside Carbon County. And with all the faculty and all the students, about 200 and some graduating at the time, there was one person that had their hand over the heart on the national anthem, and that was the valedictorian. And I think we need to instill upon our youth, and not only our youth, it comes from the parents. Our country is going downhill because of lack of respect, lack of discipline for all walks of life, including police officers in our country, and that has to change. But thank you for those that recognize that and place their hands over the heart during the national anthem. And I'm currently working on something on updating our bulletin put out through CCAP and some others on adding the hand salute, which is allowed by the Uniform Flag Code that was passed in 2008, I believe it was, for the veterans allowed to salute the flag when not in uniform. So I'm going to try to get that message out there to our people to take the time and start paying respect for our country, our veterans, and other people on this planet. So that's all I have. Meeting adjourned. Okay, Lisa, you want to join us up here, election board?
Morning.
Okay, now call the monthly meeting election board to order. Are there any guests concerning election board business? Lisa, do you want to go over some of the totals, or do you want me to mention them?
So yesterday, or excuse me, Tuesday was the deadline at 5 p.m. for all the counties to report their unofficial totals so the state can determine if there needs to be a recount. I'm not going to read all the totals, but just to let everyone know, the ballots cast was 33,408. It's about a 71 to 72% turnout, which is the highest I've ever seen. Since I'm here, so we're still counting the provisionals. We have about 288 left that we have yet to check. We're scanning all the poll books for votes that people voted to update their records. We're still getting calls regarding the Sharpies, which there was no problem in our state. I guess that just snowballed from another state. I do believe that our vendor also put out a notice, I think through the state, regarding a couple other things that they discussed. I mean, everything seems to be going well. We're still just getting a lot of calls. You know, they can't look anything up until we're done. I know it says 7 days, but it says 7 days from election day, which, you know, so I'm thinking within the next 2 weeks, everyone should have a letter.
You're referring to the provision.
Correct.
Yeah.
If they're
Could you explain the process of you reconciling the provisionals? Because a lot of questions on social media and the delay, so could you explain why it's so time intensive?
Yeah, so normally a provisional is if you're not in the poll book. In past elections, they give you a provisional. It will come back to us. We'd make sure you were registered, where you were registered, decide which votes would count depending on congressional districts, etc. This time, we have so many. So we have to make sure they didn't sign in the poll book and didn't vote at the polling place. Make sure they followed all the procedures with the returning their ballot and signing the surrender form. If the surrender form was not signed and the ballot was received, it will not count. I know that's going to upset people, but they have to follow the procedure of the law that we were given. We are still, so with the provisionals, like I said, so far everything's been fine. We've been scanning them in as we get them done in batches. Out of the 600 and some, we have 280 left. But we're still getting a lot of calls because people are like, oh, I checked, it's not on there. We have to start somewhere, so of course we start at the beginning. And, you know, we're getting a lot of calls from Penn Forest, Summit Hill, that they're not in. I'm hoping to have them done, you know, within the next couple of days, but it's a big task that we've never had. we've never had to do. And it's, you have to enter them, each one by hand, manually. You can't, it's not like just a computer and scan everything in.
And were the majority of the provisionals from people going to vote at the polls, or?
Yeah, the majority was
Yeah.
anybody who had a mail-in, but we probably had, I don't know, like a small percentage of people that like weren't in the book.
Right.
Or, you know, went to the wrong polling place. And some of them, I think, were in the book, we're finding out, they just didn't look in the right book. You know, like as far as the mail-in and the, in-person.
Quick question for the news media. Did you receive a copy from Dominion on their statement? Maybe we should get that out to the media so that, because of the questions we're being asked all the time, that
Yeah, you're talking about the Sharpies?
Or the machine.
Or the
machine. Okay.
I think there are two different ones we
Yeah,
have,
okay.
Sharpie
Yeah,
and
so
the
one,
machine
they
problem.
they just gave us a brief statement, not a statement, but, what their guidance was about markers. There was two different types that we could use. So that was given like a year ago. But then they just put out a new statement regarding the equipment.
anything else, Lisa?
No, I mean, unless you have questions, but no, I don't, I
And
mean, I
you
don't
have
have
to
anything.
be completed by what, the 21st?
Yeah, yes, yeah, 21 days. Oh, and all of the, 11:59 on the 10th is the last day, was the last day for military. So I'm pretty sure we have all those in that we received. And, I'm sorry, one more thing. So the segregated ballots that the state wanted us to segregate from 8 PM on election day till 5 PM Friday, we had about 50-ish. And there was about, I believe, 4 that were too late. Everything else was counted.
So again, these totals right now are still unofficial and won't be in Carbon County here until, on the 21st, or when we complete, well, before. We have to be done by the 21st for the canvassing.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if we wanna call a meeting or we can just wait till December and ratify. You know what I mean, like at that point, once the state certifies.
We'll have to pick up a date.
Yeah.
We have to advertise that anyway, so we'll have to
Yeah.
pick a date next week and get it advertised in time. In fact, we should pick it maybe tomorrow. You know,
Can
get
you
it on the
just
schedules.
recess? Can you recess today's meeting?
To what date? No, they don't know what date.
Yeah, we don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't wanna give a date and then not be ready, cause it's getting crazy.
All right.
I mean, I know we've ratified in the past, you know what I mean, like for December's meeting. You know, as long as the votes are out there and the state certifies, we should be able to ratify ours, right, in December?
We'll pick a date early next week. Okay,
Yeah.
any further business for the election board? Hearing none, meeting adjourned. Questions, election board first. Nothing, Kelly, nothing, Dominic, okay. Commissioners meeting, questions, Dominic?
Just wanted to ask with Commissioner Lukasevich, do you know where this new Peaceful Nights property is located and when
Yes.
we might see some work being done on that or towards that?
I don't have the address here and available. I'd ask you to reach out to Aggie.
Yeah.
I do know it's right there in Lehigh, on First Street, but not specific.
Okay. Nothing else, Dominic?
No, sir.
Kelly?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay. Anything else? Thank you.
You know what?
It won't be, yeah, it's the first time I've ever been late.
I got a question for you. That was my question, why were you late?
I didn't know I was supposed to be here, I thought.
Yeah, you told us that the last time, I think.
It's just, it came over across. It's like center.
Are you done with that?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, he's gonna
No,
give
that's
me one,
okay.
yeah. I didn't realize.
What's up? You know what, that's what I'm here for, right? Or so they say.
Where are you going now?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go try to talk to Aggie, that's all I'm gonna do.
That'll be good.
You liked him pretty.
Oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like the pawn shop on First Street. We buy gold.
Yeah.
That's what, right? That's
Oh,
what
you
it
have
looks
a
like.
picture there,
Well, real
okay.
little thumbnail, that's
Yeah,
as
but
much
that's
as I
about-
can get. Right there to the left of the bank, right? So it's right beside.
Is that the
Peaceful Nights.
place that was,
Or is it
that's
on
the
First
place
Avenue?
that was burned out?
to the right of the pharmacy.
Crazy for closeouts or something.
Yeah.
All right.
So Chris, I'll
I mean,
send you an
hey, she
update
could have got it for dirt
of the,
cheap.
Hotel tax after I do today's mail.
No, that's good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Good, huh?
Yeah, we're definitely,
Yeah, about that election stuff, yeah, we'll make sure you get that.
it's pretty big.
Right.
And do you guys
Me
want
too,
to
right?
email
I seen
as an
Todd-
update
Tonya was
of
here.
all the
Who
offices
was?
that have
Tonya.
now
Oh,
received
really?
Yeah, she
online
was here
banking
on, she came up to me, she came up, and
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
it
mean,
actually worked.
we now have all the row
So-
offices and all the departments.
Yeah, she actually had a
requested
fourth
it.
surprise
Yeah,
child.
I know.
Yeah,
Like a little
know
salvage,
exactly
yeah.
how many.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like you ought to be
Each
the center of the
office.
Yeah. So,
It's gonna save my office a lot of time because
she
as
just-
more of these offices
didn't wanna,
get.
she wanted to
with,
take care of her kids,
debit and
so
Credit card processing.
we'll see what happens with
I
her.
always liked
If they're
her, and I-
receiving money.
She
from
was
the
always
federal
nice.
government,
Like,
which
I
is all
spoke and watched
ACH
it.
direct deposits.
And she was there.
And, well, they actually sent a crew with me.
Oh, cool.
When I went